And welcome to this week's Hump Day, of course, the Quest.
Let's do it again.
We are on, of course, our the USS Yamama on journey for the good shit, the good goods of movies. And I'm gonna go off and start off and say right off the bat before I do any intros, okay? Before I do any intros, any monologues, any of that shit, that this is not one of them.
Okay.
This is not one of them. All right.
Not a good movie.
No.
It was a carbon copy of the original cartoon version.
No, it wasn't.
A couple of things.
That's the thing.
It was.
If it was, I would have been a little more nicer about it. They took a lot of liberties with this fucking one.
They took liberties, yeah, but it was a lot of
liberties.
Yeah.
A lot of liberties.
We'll talk about it.
Shit.
We was talking about it.
Oh man. All right. Before we do that, yeah.
He's butthurt. His butthurt.
Oh,
yeah,
no, I'm butthurt because you know why?
What?
I've had the misfortune of watching this fucking film twice now.
Twice, yes.
Okay. I watched this. This is the second time I watched this now for this show. I watched it when it first came out.
Watched it once, and that'll be it for the rest of my life.
Yeah, I think that's gonna dictate my level of frustration versus yours. Because I actually had to sit through this fucking pile of shit twice. You know what? I'll get into it in a second. Before that, you're watching The Quest, our weekly Wednesday edition, where we do movies spoiler free. No spoilers, so don't worry. This is straight to the point. We're going to talk a little bit about the movie. We're going to say what we liked, what we didn't like, not with spoilers. We're going to give a score, and we're going to get the fuck out of here. Just like wham bam, just like how we do your mom.
In and out.
Okay? In and out. Just like how we do your mom or your girl. So it depends on the movie.
Especially your girl when you're at work.
Especially a girl. Man, right in.
Yeah.
No, I'm like Santa. I come down the motherfucking chimney and all.
It wastes no time.
Waste no time. I slide down that motherfucking chimney like a motherfucking stripper pole.
If there's a crack, he's getting through.
I'm getting through and I'm getting that booty. But yeah, you are watching The Quest right here. Make sure to like, follow, subscribe, hit that notification bell to stay up to date with all things Noble. If you're watching this on the website, same thing. Go over to the YouTube channel. Do that. Make sure to get all to our entirety of our socials. Okay. Make sure to follow and like as
we're
needed.
Everywhere.
Yeah, we're everywhere. It's all over the place. We're continuously growing. We're like herpes. It just keeps spreading.
Yeah. It's spreading.
Yeah, it just keeps spreading. Make sure to, like I said, get over to the website, noblegi.com. That's NOBULLGI.com. Check out the merch. Check out our full catalog of all things Noble, like we have every episode that we've ever done. And, of course, anything that is to come. Our full schedule is there, and every time something is getting added or released, you'll find it there. Every question you have will be there. Everything you need. Everything's there.
Everything.
Check it out, guys. noblegi.com. Yeah. Your mom kind of creeps in the corners there. She comes out
all the time.
She comes out.
We always try to kick her out.
She's like my gimp. She comes out when I need her to.
Yeah, it's it.
That's what it is. But
she hides.
Yeah, we put her back in the cage. But that, like I said, check it out. NOBULLGI.com. Tonight, we are doing Aladdin 2019. Okay?
I call it the Will Smith version.
I don't even want to. I don't even.
Smack you in the mouth. Don't say nothing bad about Will Smith. He'll come up and smack you in the mouth.
Fuck Will Smith.
He'll come up and smack you in the mouth.
You know what? Listen, as a local boy and everything, right? I used to
love me some Will Smith.
I used to fucking be all about Will, and then Will got fucking stupid.
Yeah, after that pussy smack, man.
No, it ain't even that. It ain't even that. It was before that.
Well, he's a nasty motherfucker, right? Him and that girl that he's with or whatever, or used to be with, they used to have like fucking. I even heard he likes men. He fucks men and everything.
I don't even care. I don't even care about it. That shit don't even bother me. I just don't like him. I just don't. He's become a bitch. Like money ruined him, man. Like he got fucking rich and he's like, oh, I'm a bitch now.
He's a sex-craved man. He loves sex.
Well, I mean, so do I. But I mean,
so do we. Yeah,
I ain't even mad about that. Why he had to go rub his fucking dick all over the genie though? That I could have been fine without that.
The genie.
He did not need to be the genie. I don't know who could have been a good genie. I don't know.
Yeah, was that? I don't know. Well, Disney, I'm sure, but why?
Why Will Smith? Why is Will Smith the genie?
I understand that Robin Williams couldn't do that, not even the voice, and he passed by then.
Music. Now, mind you, I don't like musicals. I don't. Mm-hmm. There's very few musicals that I do like. I'm not a big fan of it. Mm-hmm. The musical in this, the music in it was good, right? It was good. Well, even Will Smith singing, it was good. I didn't hate him singing.
No, a lot of the movie was a carbon copy of the original, except all the woke shit.
Oh, the woke
shit. All that made it different, but most of the movie was a carbon copy. You could have watched them both side by side and it would have been identical, just about.
The wokeness, though, in this motherfucker.
The wokeness. That's where they took liberties.
Here's the thing. You would say, oh, but it's Disney. You should be used to it. Disney's nothing but wokeness, right? This was at a time where Disney wasn't super egregious with it. This was 2019. Disney didn't start.
They weren't as bad yet.
Yeah, well, they were bad, but they weren't super bad, right? Disney didn't start getting super bad with the wokeness till like late 2020 to 2021. A little bit.
Yeah, like after the pandemic.
The last few years have been like nothing but wokeness.
But wokeness.
Like everything is.
Some movies because of it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, same thing with that fucking Snow White one. Like, that's the reason why that one flopped, right?
Why it flopped. Without even being shown it flopped. That's how bad that fucking movie was.
I honestly, because this was your pick, I'm going to make sure everybody knows that this was your pick. Okay?
I love Aladdin. Yes, I do.
Which, you know what? I enjoyed the original. Okay, I'm going to say something right now, right? Some of the controversy over this film, and I'm not, again, this is spoiler free. I'm not, you guys can watch it for yourself and see it. But some of the controversy that people said, they were like, oh, this one's a good movie because it addressed some of the controversies of the other one, right? And they said it was like there was so much protesting and everything over the original. No, there wasn't. Modern day, there was.
But the thing is that even the original depicted women the way they're still being depicted in that culture.
To be fair, I will give them this. Yes, were the stereotypes of, people from Baghdad and shit like that, were they blown out of proportion? Yeah.
Yeah.
But nobody cared in the 80s and the 90s when you did shit like that. Does Disney and Walt Disney Films and all that shit, did they do a lot of really racist shit over the years? Absolutely. Disney's been around for a long fucking time. So they've gone through a lot of cultural changes, including what we're going through, okay? Mm-hmm. Nobody protested. I don't give a fuck what any of this new generation says. They protest it now, but nobody protested. There wasn't riots in the streets over Aladdin in the early 90s when it came out. No one gave a shit.
Not the 1991 version. Yeah. I don't recall that.
No one was bitching about fucking Aladdin being racist. Now, am I saying, was it not stereotypical? Sure. But it was for its time.
Yeah, it was.
You can find shit in fucking Cinderella. Actually, did you notice that a lot of Disney shit now has a warning in the beginning of it, including the original Aladdin? They basically say we're sorry. That's basically they're apologizing that they made insensitive movies.
Yeah, the depiction. My daughter was watching that Rapunzel movie the other day, and it had the big old sign in the beginning. Yeah.
Which is like
a false representation of blah blah blah, whatever it was.
Who the fuck doesn't know that though?
Yeah.
When I watched, here's the thing. I don't know. Maybe people were stupid. I don't know. But when I watched Aladdin when I was a kid, I didn't go, oh, all Middle Eastern people walk around in baggy ass pants and no shoes and fucking fly on magic carps and they got genies and shit. No, I didn't think that shit. I knew it was fake. I was a kid, but I still knew it was.
It'd be fun as fuck.
Yeah. I don't know. I was raised with the idea that it's a cartoon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. See, that's the thing about us. That's the thing about us and people today. Like, we have to remind people that this is fake. We knew it was fake.
Yeah. Everybody's like, oh man, if they did it in a movie, it must be real.
Yeah. No.
Like, it's not my fault. You're dumb.
That's it.
This movie, the reason why this movie was so egregious to me is this movie was basically an I'm sorry note. They tried to correct everything. And then,
they took the character of Princess Jasmine, and in the first movie, she was I don't know, in my opinion, she was still a badass, but they really turned her into a badass.
The actress even said, like, here's the thing. I have the documentation on it. Here we go. What did it say?
The actress of today,
British Indian actress Naomi Scott brings a feminist edge to Princess Jasmine, while the original Jasmine was blanketed by the prospect of finding love. Woke Jasmine harbors a more progressive agenda, which includes succeeding her father as Sultan.
Yeah, she becomes Sultan. And,
shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Her goal is to become Sultan. I mean, that's even in the trailers they there. Her goal is to, like, she wants to, but they tell her she can't be. Through the whole movie, they tell her she can't be. This movie
can't do it.
This movie was littered with hardcore woke feminism and everything. They even said it. I read the fucking thing. They were like, Aladdin should be happy with his ending. I won't say the ending, but they were basically said that Aladdin's ending made sense. No, it didn't, because yes, was there a female sultan? There was one in history. You can look it up. I don't know the names. I'm not going to go into the full details. I did the research on it. There was one female sultan that I could pull up in history. So you're going to sit there and tell me that this was so common that Jasmine did it by any means, that it was even possible? It's not.
Yeah.
Right? It's not.
Yeah. Yeah,
so they took a lot of liberties with this. I won't give spoilers, but they put a lot of liberties. They changed this movie to basically say, "Hey, we're sorry that we were pieces of shit."
The first one, and we didn't make her badass. Yeah. So now we're gonna make it up.
Now we're gonna make it, and we're gonna make it better. And that's basically throwing the original Aladdin under the bus.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, that was a childhood fucking movie of mine. I'm not gonna let you shit all over it. Like,
yes, it was, and that's what they did.
There were parts of this film that, like, I appreciate, and I don't even like musicals. I appreciated that the musicals were very well done. Everybody sang their role part, danced, and all that other shit.
The theatricals were amazing. Everything.
There's a lot of shit. Will Smith couldn't be fucking blue. Oh, God forbid, Will, that you had to be blue.
Yeah.
I guarantee it was in his fucking contract. It was like, no, I'm only going to stay blue for a little bit, and then you got to give me my regular.
I hear that Will Smith is very, he likes to show himself. He's very, whatever you call that type of person.
Vain?
And he's vain. Yeah, exactly. He wasn't going to stay blue throughout the whole movie. But here's the thing. It's fucking blue.
It wasn't even a racist thing. Fucking Genie is blue. Why the fuck you had to get rid of that? Genie wasn't white. He was fucking blue. Why did you have to get rid of that?
Turning into a human, but make him blue.
That's what I'm saying. The original Genie, in the other movies, he was still fucking blue. And then they even said it in the movie. They were like, they were like, Genie magic lets people see what you want them to see. So it didn't even mean you could have stayed fucking blue and no one would have seen it. But you're a hypocrite. You had to change it because, oh man, fucking politically correct.
No, it wouldn't have been politically correct.
Willie Will would have been disrespectful if you made Will Smith blue.
God forbid.
I'm not saying make him fucking white. He didn't. The Genie was never white. That didn't matter. He was fucking blue. Why wasn't he allowed to be blue? That's what pissed me off. Why did you have to change that? Why did you have to make all the men fucking dumb?
Yeah, they were trying to cancel something that wasn't even canceled. How are you going to cancel blue?
You're canceling the color blue. That's racist now. Don't you dare have blue face.
Yep.
I don't know, man.
I guess blue stands for white, heterosexual male, I guess. I don't know.
I fucking guess.
I guess. So you can't have that.
This movie was a real, I knew from this, like, right when you said, hey, man, I want this movie to be, I was like, ugh. And you know what? I was willing to give it another chance because I watched this movie when it first came out. And my opinion was actually less. I was less pissed off than I am now. I was pissed off about the blueness.
Now that you have the show for it, now you're pissed her. Yeah, you're pissed her off.
I'm watching what it is. Watching it for a second time made me more pissed.
Yeah. Other than the wokeness, I really enjoyed the movie, though. I will say that it was a good film. Other than the wokeness.
I don't even like. It wasn't a good film. It was a passable film. I don't think it deserved its box office score.
Now let's talk about that because I don't know what was the gross and what was the box office.
Okay, I got this.
I'm sure it made millions of dollars.
I think this is the heaviest one we've ever done on any show that we've ever done. So, the film had a budget of $183 million. That's what the budget was.
Makes sense. The CGI was there. The dancing,
everything was there. You know,
choreographed and
It wasn't a bad produced movie. Production was on point.
No,
it was good.
It was beautiful. Yeah.
I'm not mad about any of that. Production was good. Disney doesn't usually make shitty production movies.
They don't make cheap movies. Yeah,
they usually spend a lot on their movies. Even if they are shit, they will spend a lot of money on their movies. So now, out of $183 million, just out of curiosity, what do you think the box office was?
About $350 million.
Say that again.
350 million.
Okay. So its budget was 183 million.
I'm thinking it doubled.
Box office was 154 billion.
Billion would it be?
Billion.
Yeah.
Which I'm not surprised. I mean, this is with kids and all that other shit.
Yeah.
And it's Aladdin and it's Disney. And this was
Disney
when
so fucking rich.
Well, that's the thing. And this was also before Disney became super woke. Like they were woke, but they weren't
well, before they started ruining everything, basically.
This is when they were starting to fucking get really egregious with it. Yeah. So everybody was going to see it. I mean, hell, like I said, I seen it when it came out. Because I was like, oh, Aladdin, that's from my childhood. I gotta watch this, you know. So it's like, do I think it deserves that budget? I mean, that fucking box office
return? No,
but here we are.
Because, like I said, besides the wokeness, the movie was literally a carbon copy, scene by scene.
If you take out the wokeness, you take out the liberties,
the ending,
and the ending, like you take out all the liberties that they took with it, and you take out the wokeness, then yes, it was a fairly rinse and repeat.
Yeah.
There's even I'm going to tell you right now, at certain points. Now, I watched this with my son, and my son loves Aladdin.
Oh,
it's one of his favorite movies. He loves Aladdin. He was singing along through the whole movie and everything.
Oh, yeah, I bet he was.
He was.
It was mine.
Now, even though he did like the movie at the end, because mind you, he's a little less concerned with the political side of things.
Of course.
There were still points, which I won't mention because of spoilers. There were points in the movie that they changed for this movie that made him mad. My son's 11 years old. And he still got pissed off that they changed certain things about this movie.
Yeah.
He's like, what? That wouldn't happen. That didn't happen in the original one.
That didn't happen in a real one. Yeah.
And it happened quite a few times. So it even pissed my 11-year-old son off. So just saying. Okay? Just saying. So I'm just saying this movie, it wasn't a movie that I would sit there and say, oh my God. It wasn't a good remake. It was a passable movie, but it wasn't a good remake. They changed way too fucking much for it to be a good remake.
Just too woke, period.
Way too woke, too. Especially given the time, too. Could you imagine what this movie would have been like if it came out in 2022? Oh, my God. The levels would have been super high. This was 2019, mind you.
Off the radar, I think.
Oh, God.
Would have been,
Movies like this were supposed to be like anti-campaigns against Trump and shit too, by the way.
Oh, of course.
They were supposed to be like, look how progressive we are, fuck Trump. That's what it was. So, just saying. But
to stick it to Trump.
Oh, yeah. Especially when Disney starts trying to go at it.
Oh, yeah.
Disney should have stopped. Disney should have stayed out of politics. That's all I'm saying. If they would have did that, we would have been fine. I'm just saying.
why did they even start? Like, what's the point? It's the money.
Money.
The money that these, money.
That's all it is, money. It's all about money. It's what it always comes down to is money.
Of course.
But with that said, it is that time of the night where we give our scores and what we feel is necessary to give. So for all those who don't know, we give we have different scores for this one because they change. If it is a horror movie, we will give it a gore score, but it changes throughout the week. I didn't think I gotta tell you this one. So this one you can kind of wing it, I guess, because we didn't go over this one. We're going to do story as always. We're going to do acting as always. We're going to do true to the original score. Okay, so
yeah, you did tell me.
Did I? Okay, I did. Okay,
yeah,
cool.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
good. Okay, good. I wasn't sure if I did.
Yeah,
So
no,
yeah,
we're good.
we have a true to original score, and then we have the production score. That is a 1 through 5. If it's below a 1, we give it a noble pile. If it's above a 5, we give it a noble seal. If it needs to be in betweens, like a 1.5, 2.5, we will give those necessary if possible. I mean, if necessary.
Right.
After that, we have, of course, our woke score. The higher the number, the more egregious the wokeness was. So that means it's bad. Higher number, bad. And then after that, we have our overall score, 1 through 10. Same kind of situation with the other one. We have our in-between numbers if needed. We have our noble pile and noble seal. But this one goes to 10. So with that said, let's move it on and go into it. Yep, we're going to go into tradition. VC Lauren, what do you give the score for Aladdin 2019 for the story?
The story, like I said, I was disappointed because too much was changed. I give it a 2.5. It was somewhat of a rinse and repeat with extremely woke changes, and that just bleh.
No, I actually don't argue with you there. I actually did also give it a 2.5 because when they weren't carbon copying the movie, they were egregiously changing it to make it woke.
Oh, the change was just so dramatic. It wasn't just like a small, tiny change.
No, there was big fucking changes.
It was big, dramatic changes. Yeah.
If you are a sensible person and you watch this whole film through, by the end of the movie, you're going to be sitting there going, "What the fuck?
What did I just watch?
What the fuck is this? Like,
it wasn't a bad movie. I'll repeat that. It wasn't a terrible movie.
No, I'll give it the story. It's like a 2.5.
Yeah.
It's like I could have went my whole life without seeing it and not been mad.
This remake wasn't needed.
No,
if you want to call it that.
No, absolutely. But they live action everything now. Like they have live action Lion King, live action fucking. God, they've done so many live action now.
Yeah.
Like and you know what the problem is most of the live actions that they're doing. That's how bad you know that Disney's going down the fucking drain, because when you start remaking all your old shit, you're out of ideas.
That's what I was going to say. They're just rinsing and repeating, like you mentioned earlier. It's just we're out of ideas. Let's just put humans in it.
This new generation wouldn't know. They ain't going to know any difference
anyway.
They
won't know anyway. Exactly. So let's put humans in it and let's start filming.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. So now moving on. So we both gave it a 2.5 for story. How about acting? What do you give the acting?
I'm gonna say that the acting was I give it a 3. But it wasn't bad. I mean, I didn't not like it. It didn't blow me away. So a 3 is enough.
I gave it a 4. The acting, surprising, the acting wasn't horrible.
No.
Some of the casting.
Will Smith has never been a bad actor. That's the thing.
No, he's not a bad actor. He's just a bitch.
His modern day stuff,
even now,
whatever.
Even now, like he doesn't in even the movies he does now. He's not horrible acting at it. No, he's just a bitch. That's just really
turned into a big old crybaby.
But Willie Will's a fucking bitch now. Like he got slapped down by Eminem and all the other fucking people, and then Chris Rock fucking took a chunk out of him, and he got butthurt. That's all it was.
Yeah, that's
so he's a bitch, and he got fucking Jade over there. He's got his nuts in a fucking grip, like he can't
making him fuck men for her enjoyment.
Yo, she ripped, which that doesn't even bother me, right? I don't even care about that. But don't be a bitch.
Just come out and say you're gay, man.
I don't care about that. That don't even bother me. It's the fact that he is like the cuck of all cucks. And Jada don't even like him. She's still hooked on fucking Tupac.
No, dude, she's still fucking other dudes.
Well, not just that, but she's still, she's admitted that because before him,
Yeah.
it was Tupac. Before after he died and all that shit, then she started. So,
Dude,
she all about that. What's so she all about that Tupac life,
That Thug Life for life, baby.
Yeah, Thug Life. West Side. Like fucking you ain't fucking with fucking Tupac. Will Smith ain't holding the candle to Tupac.
No, he's a Fresh Prince, baby. He's
a Fresh Prince.
Tupac.
Powdered his ass and got fucking Tupac could take that ass if he wanted it.
He would let him though, I think.
He would. Whatever. So you gave it a 3. I gave it a 4. Okay. Now, true to original score. What do you give the true to original score?
True to the original, the story. What changed was the wokeness. So I'm gonna give it a 3. Everything else was redone just so it could look more up to date and woke. So
I gave it a 2. I gave it a 2 because there was if they would have toned down the wokeness, the egregious wokeness, I would have been a little bit more forgiving. But they changed shit that did not need to be changed.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, casting was fine. The chick who played Jasmine, if she wasn't like trying to do all that fucking crazy woke shit, she was a good pick for Jasmine. She was a great pick for. Same thing with the guy who played Aladdin. Good. Yeah. I wasn't really on board for the Jafar character. I think they could have gotten a better actor for Jafar.
Yeah, Jafar just looked.
I don't know. He didn't look like Jafar.
He didn't look Jafari, yeah.
he had short hair. Jafar had long hair. Like, I don't know.
If I remember correctly, he did a bigger nose, but I mean, obviously
he had that longer goatee and shit. I don't know. It's just like they did good on all the other characters. I just don't think that they did good with Jafar. So yeah, no, true to the original though, I give it a 2. They changed way too much shit, and the shit that they changed had no need to change.
There was no need to be changed, no. They
left shit that they could have changed and more updated. Absolutely. But they So now I give that one a 2. Moving on to
Never again.
Production. What do you give the production score?
Oh, putting aside all the woke bullshit and everything, production was flawless. I give that a 5. Production was flawless.
I didn't give it a 5. I gave it a 4.5.
Okay, that's pretty good.
It was good. It was like I won't slate it. I mean that's what you expect from a fucking multi-million dollar fucking project kind of deal.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I absolutely.
Oh yeah.
This I wish I could give this a lower fucking score because this movie is the reason why we got so many other fucking live action Disney films. Because this is the one.
This one they made so much money. They're like, what?
We're gonna do it again and again and again and again and like, fuck, stop it, Disney. Stop ruining my childhood. God damn it.
Yeah.
They're gonna make a fucking live action Cinderella and she's gonna walk around with a goddamn bazooka the whole time.
Oh, they'll do it. I'm sure it's already worked. Yep.
It ain't even gonna be about her getting a prince and shit like that. She's gonna be like taking over the kingdom. Fucking shit.
She's gonna be a woke lesbian.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun.
Kicks her aunts out, takes over the castle.
Yep.
Fucking hell.
He's fucking one of her aunts,
Our favorite one, and this one's gonna be interesting. What do you give the woke score for Aladdin 2019?
I give it a 4.5.
Oh, wow,
it was just
nice.
it was egregious. Yeah, it was all over the movie.
You're being nice. My actual wokes meter changed 3 times in writing this.
Okay.
Went up. Because the more I thought about it, it made me even more mad.
So I assume you gave it a 5?
Out of 10? No, I gave it more than a 5.
Oh, that's right. This one can go up to 10. Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah. So no, then you know what? I forgot that.
Yeah. This one goes to 10
for some reason.
So
if that's the case, it's gonna go up to at least an 8.
Oh wow. Okay, if that's the case, if you're giving it an 8, okay, then you gave it more than I gave it a 7. So.
Yeah, I forget for whatever reason that goes up to 10, like the overall. Yeah, I don't know why.
The overall on this one go up to 10. The rest of them go up
10. Yeah, so no, this is definitely an 8. Definitely an 8.
Yeah, no, I gave it a 7. I stopped at 7 because I was like, I gotta stop, or this motherfucker's gonna get a pot. Like this motherfucker's gonna get redlined at 10.
Nah, it was definitely overdone.
No, absolutely. The wokeness was fucking there. But again, I guess if you're watching Disney, what the fuck? I mean, I guess it shouldn't be that much of a surprise.
To be expected anymore.
So, with that said, let's get into the final overall score of Aladdin 2019. What do you give the overall score of Aladdin 2019?
And that's where you're gonna be like, well, that's weird. But I actually gave it like an 8 as well because even though the
Oh,
wokeness was
man.
there, I still highly enjoyed the movie. I mean, I could have done without the wokeness, obviously, but it's Aladdin, and it was close enough to the original that I was able to. You know what? I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
See, that's the thing. I definitely
Mhm.
couldn't meet you on this one because,
Mhm.
yes, was there a lot of carbon copy? Yeah, there was. The shit that they changed, they could have changed other things to make the movie more interesting, but they chose not to.
Mhm.
They made all
Yeah.
the things that they could. They and they, and they didn't even get rid of offensive shit. The thing is they put in enough wokeness to where people forgot
Mhm.
about the offensive shit because there was a lot of
Right.
stereotypical shit still in it.
Of course.
Okay. I'm just saying, if you want to get offended, don't get butthurt and then pick and choose what you're going to get butthurt over. Okay.
Yeah, but that's what
There was still offensive.
Well,
If you
people
want to
like
go
to do.
offensive, there was still offensive shit in this movie, but there was just enough fucking political correctness in it that you
Yeah,
forgot
to
about it.
shadow all that. Yeah.
Because of that, it dropped the score. The amount of
Okay.
wokeness that they did in it dropped the score.
Mhm.
The right in your face, fuck you like this. And then on top of that, dissed everybody who shot this movie down. Disney was like, "Oh, only racists don't like this movie."
Yeah.
No, I think people of color should play this movie because obviously it's about people of color.
It's a Middle Eastern
Yeah,
film, right?
I have no
Yeah.
issue with that. My issue had nothing to do with that. My issue was making it woke as fuck. That's what my issue
Right.
was.
Yep.
So
See, but the right doesn't know how to differentiate. The woke people don't know how to differentiate between two. You're a bigot if you just find something woke on a movie. You're just a big bigot.
because of all those factors, though, I gave it a 4. I wanted to go lower.
Wow.
I wanted to go lower, but
Wow.
I'm being fair because it wasn't, like you said, it wasn't a bad movie. It was well done, and the parts
Yeah.
that were carbon copy were entertaining because it was a little nostalgic. If they would have not made this fucking movie, if they would have just made this a carbon copy of the original, I would have been a little more forgiving of it because then it would have been an okay movie. But the fact that they changed so much shit, and the shit that they did choose to change wasn't even the embetterment of it. Was just that, I don't know, spare some people's feelings.
That's all that was.
That's all it was. You ruined my childhood so you can stop some newer generation's feelings.
God forbid you hurt the feelings of the woke. Yeah.
Yeah, God
Can't do
forbid.
that.
Stop fucking with
forbid,
my
you can't do
childhood.
that.
That's all I'm saying. Okay, stop fucking with my childhood.
Oh, and they're known for that too, man. I'm so happy that movie didn't come out. That Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Oh, yeah.
What do we call it? Snow Brown.
Snow
and
Brown
the
and the Seven
Misfits.
Misfits. Yeah, that's exactly
Yeah,
what
that's
that
what
was.
it should have been called. Yep.
But you gave it an 8. I give it a 4. That is our ruling of Aladdin 2019. Hopefully that is the last Disney one we will do for a little while.
Yeah, I think it is.
Because goddamn, we're not. There are going to be a lot of similarities because Disney's just atrocious with it. Sadly. But yeah, that is tonight's quest. This is the hump day. Hopefully you can get through the rest of your week with pure goodness and happiness and
Hope you
joy
enjoyed the
and
show.
and-
Get some humping done.
yeah,
That's what I would
maybe
do.
get
some
your gooch
humping
licked or
and
something. I don't know. Fucking
something.
some good shit. Okay, it's hump day. Get it done.
Give her $1 to tickle your taint. I don't know. Something fun.
Give at least a pinky. You know,
Why not?
you'll thank me. But yeah, that is the quest this week. Make sure, like I said before, like, follow, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and stay up to date with all things Noble over on YouTube. Make sure to go to the website, noblegi.com, NOBULLGI.com, to get full catalog of all of our episodes, past, present, and future. Full access to our merch store. Full schedule is all there, and it changes whenever something new is there. Everything you need to know is there and constantly getting upgraded, and we are in the process of adding even more interactive features for you guys and gals.
Fully loaded, baby.
Fully loaded. Make sure to go check it out. Again, that is NOBULLGI.com. Check it out. Full schedule, like I said, real quick, I will go over it. This is Wednesday, so tomorrow make sure to check out Attacking the Topic with me and VC Lauren live, where no topic is safe at 7:55, 8 p.m. EST. Then Friday, of course, Grim Tales the podcast, 12 p.m. EST, on-demand content. Then Sunday, we have game nights with yours truly, 6:55, 7 o'clock p.m. EST, where we play, chat, have a good time. That's what game nights is about. Okay, just different each week, or it might be the same. I don't know, but we're just there to have a good time. We just chill,
join the chat, and fuck around.
Fuck around. That's what it is. 6:55, 7 o'clock p.m. EST over on the Twitch channel, and then of course Wednesdays meet here again for our weekly Quest episode, where we just go over and hope that they're good movies. Again, I said that this one was. I'm glad.
My childhood down a toilet.
Like it made my dick itch. Just saying, okay.
More than normal.
More than normal.
More than normal.
Like it feels like I got like porcupine spurs around my dick. Sucks.
You got your dick sucked by a toothless whore.
That's what this movie felt like.
Yeah.
Super gummed and everything, but it wasn't like it was like some of the teeth were missing, but they were still there, so it scraped.
Yeah, and they were and they were sharp too.
Yeah, they were sharp. It's like
little blood.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. I need reconstructive surgery on half of it. On the dick. But that is the Quest, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Like I said, enjoy the rest of your week. Enjoy your hump day. We are going to get the fuck out of here and get started on our week. And like I said, enjoy the rest of the content of the week and enjoy your week. But with that, guys, we're going to get the hell out of here. And we will see you when we see you.
Peace.
Peace out, guys.